Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be reacting to
K-pop news. New Jeans fan Team Bunnies raises 38K. Now they're under criminal investigation.
Everyone, welcome back to the channel.
Oh.
Today, we're diving into a serious and developing case that could set a major precedent for fan-led support in K-pop. So, here's the tea. A major New Jeans fan group, known as Team Bunnies, has reportedly been referred to the prosecution for alleged violations of South Korea's Donation Solicitation Act. This news was confirmed by Seoul's Jonggam Police Station, who officially handed over the case on July 10th after a full investigation into the group's activities. Now, Team Bunnies isn't just your average fan club. They've gained widespread attention for organizing massive public support campaigns. Think subway ads, LED billboards, and even funding legal efforts to defend New Jeans amid their ongoing disputes with Hybe and Adore. But here's where things get murky. The group reportedly raised around 50 million KRW, which is roughly $38,000 USD. That's a lot for a fan project. And legal experts say it's way above the typical threshold for non-profit fan support. This raised some serious eyebrows, especially because the funds were
I don't know. I don't like this. I think there shouldn't be a limit how much fans can support. Like,
it's a law. It's a law.
no, I get it, but I don't like the law. That's what I'm saying.
Well, the law was there already.
No, I get it. If that's the law, that's the law. They broke it. Cool. Criminally, though? Civilly, make it civil, not criminal. Criminal for what? For getting too much donated? Like, remember for Black Lives Matter, Army donated $1 million because BTS donated $1 million. Army matched $1 million. So what? That is ridiculous.
But I don't know if I think they've had to follow the laws of the land too as well.
No, but here in the States, we don't have those laws. That non-profit cannot raise more than 38K. 38K is chump change.
But the thing is that they did it in South Korea.
I understand. I understand.
So what is the law? So what are we fighting about? They know the law.
I don't like the law. That's what I'm saying. I think the law is
then
stupid.
Before they raise the money, they should have protested to say, okay, this is not valid.
But 38K is nothing. Come on.
I wonder what's their purpose for this law. What is their reasoning or rationale behind
I guess
preventing raising funds like this? Like, for example, do they not have, like, what do you call GoFundMe?
Well, GoFundMe would be illegal. Well, to a certain extent, yeah. I think the idea is to avoid tax evasion, to prevent tax evasion, but I don't know. This is
weren't just going to birthday ads or fan events. They were allegedly used for legal fees, filing formal complaints, and even setting up legal offices. And under Korean law, once you start collecting public donations, especially in large amounts, you have to follow strict rules. You need to be transparent about where the money goes, what it's used for, and in some cases,
they can collect
get formal approval from the government. Violating these rules
they
can land you in some very hot
collect
legal
it.
water.
It's just they have to follow the rules to how you collect it. So maybe, I don't know, the bunnies, I don't know, the bunnies are young. They think they could just collect money.
I don't know.
Now investigating whether Team Bunnies was acting independently or if they were being coordinated by outside activist groups or legal networks. Investigators have already secured financial records and identified the people involved. If the allegations hold up, the group could be forced to submit full financial disclosures, including every transaction and legal expense. Legal analysts say this case could become a watershed moment for how fan-led crowd.
I don't necessarily have a problem with them having to submit the financial reports. I feel like they should have that.
They were supposed to have that in the first place before they got in trouble. They just didn't.
I don't think that's problematic in itself, but I don't think like they should go to prison for that. That's just ridiculous.
Well, it's to discourage this kind of behavior.
What kind of behavior? Raising
they
money?
want because listen, now it's a whole process. Now we gotta investigate you instead of you just providing the information in the first place. You're giving people more work to do, and people don't want to do more work.
If you came out and said, "Oh, they laundered money," or some tax evasion, yes, then we can. This is a serious crime. But what they did, raise money.
To them, in their eyes, is laundering money because they're not disclosing where this money come from and to pay for what. So for all we know, that this could be a scam from Team Bunnies to collect money but do something else with it.
Essentially, that's what they're alleging right now. They're alleging this is a scam.
They want transparency, and I can't be mad that they want transparency, because honestly, that's a problem here in the States, because the nonprofits, they collect the funds, but we don't know where the funds are going until we call and ask to say, hey,
the CEO's salaries.
Hey, where is this going? Most of the money is going to salaries and not to the actual cause. Like, that's a problem.
Funding is handled in Korea. Right now, fan culture is hugely influential. But when it crosses into activism and legal action, the law starts paying attention. many Bunnies and K-pop fans are torn. On one hand, some believe Team Bunnies were genuinely trying to protect New Jeans and act in the group's best interests, especially given the ongoing conflict with Hybe. On the other hand, critics argue that the lack of transparency
But the law,
and
the law don't know your heart. The law needs to see it in writing.
scale of the fundraising hints at something much more organized than just fan love. So what does this mean for the future of fan bases and their power? Will more groups face legal scrutiny if they get involved in campaigns that go beyond cheering and streaming? We'll have to wait and see how prosecutors move.
Well, I think, if you do want to raise money, I think just follow the law, whatever the law is. If the law requires you to like disclose or do something extra, hire an attorney to be complicit or compliant. I don't know.
And also, we don't know how like the army matched it
Hey,
with
Kate.
Black Lives Matter. They probably followed the law because maybe the army. They seem more organized. I don't know.
Well, yes, army is organized,
seem
but I don't think there's laws around raising money here in the States like that. Because there's a lot of money raising for presidential elections, all that
No,
shit.
there's rules for that, but
It's
for like raising but I don't know. It's like I guess once you have all this money as an organization, what you do with it, I think that's gonna be watched.
I think
people can give money and then they ask, "Oh, can I get a write off because I'm donating this much money?" Then the company looking at you, "Ugh, you make me do paperwork."
I think the nonprofits can get audited if there's something suspicious. I think that's fine, but I don't think there's a limit on how much money you can raise like that here or whatever.
But I'm not mad that they get audited because some of these are scams.
Yeah.
Telling people I need money, give money for this, they do for that.
And we don't know if Team Bunny is a scam or not. Too, it could be a scam. It could be genuinely hearted. New Jeans. They're fighting for New Jeans, but we don't know that. Somebody could just be riding the coattails. Oh, this is a pressing
Like an
issue right now.
opportunity.
Yeah, let me get this money and pocket it. So it's, I guess audit them, figure it out. If they didn't do nothing wrong, there should be nothing wrong. Blackpink, Lisa's outfit sparks heated debate after Chicago concert.
K-pop fan. Looks like Lisa from Blackpink just broke the internet again. And this time, it's not about dance moves or solo
I don't know,
deals.
my internet still
No,
works. It's
This
not
time,
broke.
it's her shorts. Yep. Welcome to another
Oh.
episode of K-pop
Oh,
fans
okay.
argue over idols' outfits like it's the Olympics. Lisa hit the stage in Chicago as part of Blackpink's ongoing Deadline World Tour. And while the performance was chef's kiss, what got everyone buzzing was not the choreography. It was her very bold outfit. A fan snapped a photo of all 4 members standing side by side, while Jennie, Rosé, and Jisoo wore fairly standard stagewear. Lisa's look stood out. A super short combo of shorts meets miniskirt that had fans clutching their pearls and praising the fashion gods at the same time. The image quickly went viral online, sparking a fierce debate. Were Lisa's shorts just fashion forward or too much? Some fans hyped her up with love like, "She slayed that stage, body goals," but others raised concerns, especially from Korean netizens. "Isn't it too short? Watch out for our Lisa. She's gorgeous, but this might be a bit too revealing for Korean standards." Lisa later posted a stunning photo from the same night to her social media, thanking Blinks for coming out. And yes, the fit was on full display. So what's really going on here? Well, this kind of fan split isn't new. K-pop idols often walk a tightrope between global fashion trends and more conservative expectations back home. Lisa, being an international icon from Thailand with a strong Western fan base, is no stranger to bolder styling. But the cultural contrast always gets people talking. Meanwhile, don't forget, Blackpink isn't just serving looks. They're also serving chart-topping hits. The group just dropped their new digital single, Jump, which shot to #1 across multiple platforms, proving once again that no matter what they wear, these girls are still dominating the industry. The Deadline World Tour continues with upcoming stops in New York, France, Spain, Thailand, and beyond. And if Chicago was any sign, you might want to brace yourself for more fashion statements incoming. What do you think? Was Lisa's outfit hot or too much?
I mean, looking at this, I don't know if this is the same answer or not, but this is kind of similar. She can wear what she wants.
Yeah.
None of our business. Is it a little too short? I mean, the ass is
For
showing, but
for K-pop standards, yeah, we understand that, yes, because of like K-pop standards, but she's not like bound to K-pop standards.
yeah, she's free to wear what she wants.
Yeah.
It's not.
Let her live.
I think we shouldn't be able to tell. I don't think it's like too revealing. It's nothing you wouldn't see on the beach. Is it out there? Yeah, sure, but that's what she wants to do. So like, whatever.
Are we being too critical, or is it a legit cultural concern? Let's talk in the comments, because this debate is far from over. That's your K-pop flash update for today.
Anything more?
Yeah, one more.
Maybe it's better for her when she splits up the videos.
Maybe, I guess, I don't know.
Chevy Super Cruise, powered by
I
OnStar.
prefer it in one video, but
And Motor Trend's best.
aespa fans
however, she doesn't. aespa's Giselle sends silent cry for help. Fans react.
are seriously worried, and with good reason. On July
Seriously
21st,
worried.
Giselle dropped a casual photo dump on Instagram. It looked innocent at first. A gym selfie with Ning Ning. Some memes. Just normal Gen Z vibes, right? But buried in the carousel was something that instantly made fans pause. A screenshot of a Nava search featuring the Korean phrase, Nugdonggang Oriole, a duck's egg on the Nukdong River. Now to the average eye, this might seem random, but in Korean, that's a heavy idiom. It basically means someone who's been excluded, left behind, or pushed out, like an outsider watching life go on without them. And for fans who've been tracking Giselle's journey, that hit hard, because this isn't the first time Giselle's well-being has come into question. For years now, MIs, aespa's fandom, have pointed out unfair treatment, whether it's limited screen time, poor styling, less solo promotion.
Honestly, I don't even read it like that. I think this is about something much more personal. I think she's feeling that she works so hard, her life is passing by her. That all she's doing is work, 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 and like family, friends, maybe, you know, she wants to start a family, she wants to have kids. All that is going by. I don't take it that she's being excluded from the group. I don't think it's like that. At
It's
least,
just normal reaction.
yeah, at least based on the description of the phrase that the life is passing by you. I think that's what's happening here. She wants to have more of a personal life, like, you know, like she doesn't want to do all work, 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 because that's all aespa been doing for the past year and a half. They've been working nonstop. I think she just wants a little me time. That's how I take it, honestly.
Emotions, or just feeling like she's always in the background. The pattern has been way too consistent, and this latest post, it felt like a cry for help. Subtle, but real. One fan said, "I'm not even the type to overreact, but when Giselle posted that, I lost it. Can you imagine her living like this every single day?" Another fan didn't hold back, writing, "She's not okay, she's tired. I just want her to leave SM and build something better somewhere else." While Giselle hasn't released any statement, this post reignited a
But
major
everyone is
conversation.
kind of a little bit overreacting for her. I think, you know, let her like be able to vent and feel a safe space to kind of vent, but still carry out her duties and obligations.
About idols silently struggling behind the glam, and fans being forced to read between the lines for signs of distress. With aespa gearing up for a comeback, fans are pleading, don't ignore the signs. Don't sweep this under the rug. Idols need real support, not just stage lights and hashtags. Let's hope Giselle is being seen, heard, and cared for, because even the strongest people break when they're made to feel invisible. What do you think about Giselle's post? Was it a subtle message?
What's funny to me is like all the fans are assuming, oh, she wants more screen time. She wants to be like more like business wise, career wise. I don't think, to me, like, I don't think it's all that. I don't think, not, I think people feel like these K-pop idols, they love what they do. I don't think it's that at all. I think
naturally everyone, you know, gets burned out and they want like a break.
it's like in the NBA, like we see like interviews with the players, and they say basically about 20% of players love what they do. 80% just loves the lifestyle, which is the money. I think there's the same breakdown in every industry. There's the very few that love what they do. A lot of people just love the money, like, or not like love the money, but they need to because they need the money. So it's like, I think she's doing the K-pop because that's her job, but I don't really.
But then I can't really speak for her.
You know, of course I can, but it's just based on that little message.
Everyone's jumping to conclusions.
Of course, because we're here to interpret it, and everybody interprets it their own way. But to me, it's more like, okay, she wants the personal life, which nothing wrong with that. She should have that.
I feel like it's a thought, like you know, shower thoughts. Like you're in the shower and you have this thought, I'm kind of missing out on life.
Yeah.
Is this what it's cracked out to be?
If you're sitting there working 12, 14 hours a day, and you know, life passing by, you see like your high school friends, your middle school friends, you know, they're starting families, having children, and what have you accomplished? You don't even have a partner.
Okay.
All you're doing is work, work, work. Work is not end all be all to life.
True. But it's to these bills.
No, to these bills, yeah, but like, you know, it's
I guess that's it, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord, and as always, share as much kindness as possible.